Radio. Let's be together forever.
Let me turn that up. Rum and Coke Radio, each and every Tuesday right here. Myself, the short one. We got Dizzy D.
Hey.
We got Miss Holiday.
Yo, yo.
And you were just in the mix with DJ Durowski. Here. Let me just fix some of these levels here. How's you guys' week been? Haven't seen you guys in a week. That's a lie, but let's make it work.
What did we do this weekend? Thursday was fire.
Fucked up.
The birthday.
Celebrated my birthday.
Yeah. Happy 79th, yo, to the mans.
All day.
Shout out to everyone that came through. Shout out to Tion for hosting of us.
That was fucking
and
fun.
Then shout out for us for going back and cleaning up. We're great people. Pat yourself on the back.
Yo, on the real though, you gotta.
I don't promote us giving ourselves a
Well, that's you then.
That's you. I'm
all right.
No,
I'll tap myself on the back.
I did a good deed.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying, but this is what I'm saying. People who go to their friends' houses and have parties and whatnot, and then they don't even. They just leave them high dry. Don't even take them to go eat. Don't do nothing. Like,
so yeah,
you're not allowed in my house. That's real.
I love myself more than anyone else loves.
Shout out to Dizzy's cake.
Yo, my cake had my face on it. That was
dope. It was kind of weird though.
Twerking and shit. The girls was twerking in the house.
Well, like I almost got a piece like afterwards with his face on it, and I'm like, I'm good.
So I wouldn't even let you take that piece off the cake.
I just got it by accident. I was looking at it and I'm like, nah.
You know when a girl's like,
okay, like I said, it was weird, so I didn't eat it. Like I fully agree with y'all. Like, that's the point. I felt a little.
You could have had a piece of his shirt.
I ain't trying to have a piece of my man's at all. I'm good.
Period.
I'm good.
Thank you.
My man's is my man's. They ain't. That's it.
I'm gonna eat around that.
What?
Anyways.
What are you?
No, I was saying you were. I'm gonna eat around that.
You weren't
like
gonna
eat around.
True.
Like,
All right, yeah.
Where's your mind going, huh?
Anyway. My birthday party was lit.
It was super lit.
Thursday at Republic was lit.
All right, now. I gotta admit, I'm a little, I've been anticipating this. Because, we have a reoccurring segment here. It goes along with my reoccurring animals.
Oh, here we go.
It's the reoccurring fuckboys in the jungle that is Miss Holiday's life. So
is that the segment? Is that what we're calling it?
No,
that's what just came off the top of the dome.
No.
Hey, right now. So that's what we're going with. So how's your safari going in the jungle of fuckboys? Please, do share.
I love this. Okay.
Jumping in the shits.
All right. So I'm just going to put myself out there. Okay. For those who may or may not know, I've been single for 7 years.
We know.
And during this period of time, I have had to swerve a nigga.
Always.
Or two.
Or five.
And
since we've known you, it's been 5.
Yeah,
I may entertain a situation, but doesn't always mean like I'll follow through. I get bored. I need some entertainment. But anyways, so this is why I'm justifying the fact that I have Tinder on my phone. Okay.
Oh, you got Tinder. Come on, be nicer. Isn't there like Bumble and shit?
I don't know.
And like,
it's all the same shit.
Grindr.
It's all Grindr's for.
I know.
Okay. Anyways, so again, me forgetting that I have this app that's sitting on my phone.
Didn't forget.
No, seriously, I literally forgot. I went to Calgary and
started going off.
No, I have the notifications turned off. Like I literally, the only time that I go on it is if I decide to click it, and I'm like, let's see what's on here today. But anyways, so long story short is. There's this guy that I know who's mutual friends with the circle of people that I fuck with in Calgary. And I get a message on Snapchat being like, I super liked you. And I was like, what is this nigga talking about? I'm so confused. And I was like, huh? And he goes, on Tinder. And I'm like, oh, here we go. Haha. And I just like kind of laughed it off.
Oh, super liked. Oh,
when they like super
Oh, I thought he was just trying to like be like, yo, back in high school, like I super liked you.
Nah, he let me know that he super liked me on Tinder.
Oh, damn. That's thirsty.
And yeah.
Very thirsty.
So, but the thing about this guy specifically is he's already been cut off. Like, there's no possible chance that I would even go that way anyways. One, because my homegirl was fucking with him. he dated another chick that I knew. And, you know, just by hanging out, I didn't really clash with the personality underneath the influence. So.
You mean mesh?
Sorry, yes, mesh. That's what I meant. Mesh.
You did clash.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Anyways, so long story short is when he asked me, like, so his thing popped up. I took a picture of it and I sent it and I went LOL, right?
Sent it to him?
I sent like his thing, right? Because it pops up with a big fucking star.
I don't know anything about Tinder.
Yeah, so when someone super likes you, it pops up with this big star. Okay, and so I took a screenshot of it and I sent it to him and I put LOL and he's like, well, did you like me back? And I was honest and I said no.
Yeah.
Right? Because I already know you. If I wanted to go down that path, like,
you could just hit him
I
up.
would have already. You know, I've got you on Instagram and I have you on whatever. So then now he's trying to pry and ask, well, how come? I'm like, I don't understand. Like, when people want me to be honest, then you're just going to get nothing but the truth. So I told him, I told him, you've already smashed my homegirl, dated an ex, and when you're under the influence of alcohol, I find you annoying. Like, I can't do
That's
that.
fair.
You told him that straight?
I told him that.
That's fair.
Cool.
I said, you're annoying.
I have no issues with that. He asked, you answered.
And I answered. So then he goes, oh, no, actually, I said I have my reasons why. And he made me tell him. So at this point, I'm like, I'm going to lay it down.
He's begging.
So then he's like, are you okay? Are you having a bad day? That's not very nice. And I was like, what? Like, okay. I'm just telling you what you wanted to know. Long story short, the whole thing escalated to him getting in his feelings. And then when I tried to respond, he deleted me off of Snap. So on Snap, it turns gray when you send a message.
Yeah.
So he deleted me, and then so I went on Instagram and I was just like, LOL. You can't have a civilized conversation about something. Like, why are you like, if you didn't care so much, why are you getting in your feelings to the point, you know? And I was like, you forgot to delete me off of
Everything
here,
else,
right?
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I already did. You should look. So then I checked. So he unfollowed me off of Instagram too. So then that's when I got motherfucking ignorant, and that's when I cussed his ass out.
See, she's that girl.
I cussed his ass out, and then I fucking blocked him so he couldn't say nothing back to me.
So a girl walks down the street. She walked down the street. Nigga be like, hey girl. She's like, anyways, yeah, fuck you, bitch, you ugly. Then she'll turn around. We went over this last time. Why do you cater? Why do you even freak? When this guy's losing his mind after you told him where
she likes?
No, I wasn't. I was giggling at the fact that he got so mad. Like, why? Like,
but why would you even bother with? You said you
got
ignorant. You said you got ignorant.
No,
so this is what I mean. See, look at you.
She smelled weakness, and she's like, oh, we found today's entertainment. See?
Probably.
Yeah.
I told you that's why I have it in the first place.
She's like, yo, let me poke this nigga. Oh, is this a soft underbelly I see? Oh, let me just stick my talent in you and gut you for fun. Yo,
does he follow you? Does he follow you all your shit still? Or did he block you?
I blocked him.
He's officially done.
Oh. Yeah, I blocked him now because blah, blah, blah. So I have one more story kind of similar. I met this dude. He came in, braided his hair, whatever. I think we met off of Instagram. I'm not too sure. I can't remember, or we seen each other something. Anyways.
Come on. Come on.
So after braiding his hair, me and my homegirl that I worked with, we all decided to go out, have food, whatever. We're smoking mad weed, and he's just like burning all our trees, which is fine. But like, if you're gonna want to continue, we gotta fix this not having weed situation because you just smoked all of mine. So he's like, I got weed at the spot. Come, like, let's go. So we all go to the house, and that was the first and the last time that I ever hung out with this guy.
Why? What happened?
What did he have at the house?
So like, we walk in, and you know what, guys? Like, I totally get that sometimes guys can be messy, but like, for the majority of the time, if I'm gonna fuck with you, like, you need to be one of those clean, like, put together. Like, you can't just look fresh and smell fresh but not be fresh.
That's if you can't. How do you get fresh in a dirty house?
No, what you people put on the front? You.
No, but I mean, like, literally, how do you get ready if there's just shit everywhere in your house?
That's facts.
So
I can't do that.
So you walk in.
How you gonna get clean in a dirty tub? That don't work.
That don't work.
Listen.
That don't fucking work.
The bottom of your feet's gross.
Listen, yo.
Looking like a hillbilly.
The
white
kitchen,
person.
there was dishes all in the sink overflowing to the whole entire counter that have been there for over a week. I get it. Things happen, but this is like a month. This is like a month of shit accumulating. Then, because this is Vancouver, which I still don't understand, it's like two people living in like a studio place or like a one bedroom. So they have a mattress in the living room dividing his roommate's room. So there's a mattress with a sheet on it.
Yeah.
And then
rent's expensive,
like standing
man.
up.
Standing up in the middle
rent's
as a
high.
divider.
Rent is too damn high.
As a divider. So that was fucking weird.
That's weird.
And then I'm like, oh, I need to go to the bathroom. So I go into the bathroom. There is hair everywhere. There's piss on the toilet. There's fucking hair in the bathtub. I don't even think they had a proper shower curtain on. Like, I didn't use the bathroom. That's the one thing. And then when I walked past the room, this nigga didn't even have sheets on his bed. Like, all of these things are so disgusting to me. Like, it just completely gross. And so this nigga kept on going, trying to, and then finally he straight up was like, yo, how come you don't fucks with me? Like, how come?
This is out here?
This is out here. Yeah, this is out here. He's like, how come you don't fucks with me?
Damn,
and I was like, yeah, like, sometimes, like, the truth hurts. And, like, I just feel that it would be best if I just, like, kept it to myself. And again, another nigga who pried. So I was like, Oh, and another thing that fucking vexed me the worst was he wouldn't stop saying low key.
He just kept saying low key.
He's like, yo, but low key, like, when I walked, no, like, it was, I could have taken a notepad and tallied 30 or more within an hour span. And I even said, yo, like, if you say low key, I even had to ask him, like, yo, what's up with this low key word? He's like, yo, low key, it's like low key my thing though, like low key. And yeah, just wouldn't stop saying low key,
yo,
low key,
high
low
key,
key.
shut the fuck up.
Thank you.
That's what I would have said straight.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Tell me, does he still try and belly you even till today?
I mean, there was one time where he may have said something or commented on something, but I actually reached out just because I'm one, like, if I see people posting some sad shit, like, it always makes me wonder, if I could be that.
I post sad shit all the time. You never message me.
Nigga, we take you out.
We are with you.
We take you out when you sad. Speaking of sad, I think Floetic got on you the other day. I won't even go there, but good job, Flo.
On me.
Yes.
His tweets and shit. This guy's tweeting all like. Sad.
Anyways, back to Tasha's story.
Yeah. So that's
we love you, Alex.
That's all that's going on. All I was saying is that he posted some shit and
it was sad, and you was like,
sad.
Hey,
so
bro,
then I was
right?
like, yo, you good? And that was it.
So would you be the type to, like, go visit him one day, clean up the spot, and then be like, oh,
what?
you can clean. Okay.
The fuck
okay.
do I look like?
Nah.
Hell no.
I've been to some girl spots that are nasty
paying
like that,
me?
and it's like, no, even if we're like you,
fuck no.
Like, if we're living together, or like, say you get it to like a decent clean and we like made food together, whatever, I'll help you clean up the stuff.
Yeah.
But I ain't coming in to like help you excavate your like 3 months of shit.
What do I look like?
No. You get it to a decent level first, then maybe we could talk about me possibly
even
putting something in the garbage.
You.
That's
Like,
that's if you cooked or something.
Yeah, like maybe I'll clean up after myself. But like, nah, you gotta do the elbow shit first. Like, I'm not.
Do you think he'd be listening right now? You
Probably
think he knows
not.
it's him? Okay, perfect.
If he ever listened to the story, he would know it's him. But you know what?
Maybe that'll change him.
It should have changed him We seen him walk down the street. That was that guy, the one that I told you.
Wow.
That was like, oh, hey.
Yo, all right. You know what it is. Before we start naming names.
Yo, true say, I know a girl.
him.
We know a girl that tells me I actually listen because I love the fuckboy shit you talk about.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
word. Like,
yeah.
the women love when you talk that fuckboy shit because there's a lot
Apparently
of it going
there's a lot
on
of
and there's
y'all
no
out there.
voice for
No
them.
voice
I'm
for the
so
fuckboys.
sick of these fuckboys. You know what? I'm going to make a song, and I'm going to call it... No,
You
straight
can have
up.
you as last call?
Maybe I'm gonna go to
we'll
DK's
interview you,
events.
and then
I'm gonna
Well,
Get an A&R. Your first
Yeah.
song gonna be called "Use a Fuckboy."
no, it's called Fuckboy Tendencies.
Okay, all right.
Fuckboy
Don't get your IP stolen. You know what it is. Rubber Coke Radio each and every Tuesday right here. Myself, the short one. We got Dizzy Day.
Be careful, fuckboys. Miss Holiday's coming for you.
We got Miss Holiday.
Yeah.
And then we're getting back in the mix with DJ Deroxy. We'll talk to him a bit. Rubber Coke. I know what I do.
I guess so.
They can't see us. Anyways.
So earlier today, I was on Facebook. Oh, what happened? What happened,
Continue
bro?
talking. It's all right.
Okay, sorry. Earlier today, I was on. It's my bad. Earlier today, I was on Facebook, and I saw somebody put up a status saying some crazy stuff like, "If you let your cat outside without a leash or a catio, they call it, like
A what?
a patio for cats, a
What the fuck
catio.
is that?
Dog, I just learned this word today.
A catio?
A catio.
So I'm supposed to build my cat a fucking little porch outside?
Yo, dog, that's what they're telling us, man.
Man, if these
So
white
she
people-
said, if you don't have any of those things, then please kindly remove yourself from my Facebook.
Bye.
Right? So I'm like, time out a second. So I said, I don't understand. You don't want your cat to be a cat? And I got so much hate coming off that
Like,
one question.
Well, can
Like
I
scrolling.
time out? Your first problem was you actually interacted with these fools. I mean, like you saw the pit of weirdos, and you're like, let me just
Low key.
dip a foot in,
Let me say it.
and now they grabbed
Low
your
key.
foot and pulled you in. Like it's your fault.
Yo, listen, low key, I said, oh man, I got into a room full of cat lovers and I mentioned something about cats. I fucked up for real. But my real question is, when did this become a thing?
It's not
so
a
they
thing.
said
When
they said it's destroying neighborhood fauna. I learned that word again today too. Still don't know what it means.
Fauna?
Fauna.
It's like manna from heaven, but like from the floor.
Okay, we're done talking to you. So I learned this word today, and I'm like, okay, so it destroys fauna, I guess, environment
Fawns?
in the neighborhood.
That's
Fawn,
the type of plant, right?
I guess so.
A fern.
fawn?
Oh,
a
it's
fern. Yeah.
Ah, fuck. A fawn's a deer.
And then there was like,
Wait.
sent me things that you can build in your home. So I'm like, who's got time to be building all this stuff hanging from the ceiling that you watch these cats leaping from? Like, I don't know. Like, why won't you let your cat go outside and catch a bird or a mouse if it wants to? They said, what if there was blue jays in the neighborhood and they destroyed a whole family of blue jays?
Well, then Blue Jays was dumb.
That's what I'm saying.
Then-
It's nature. Like, first and foremost.
Blue Jays
like,
got wings, right?
That's what I'm saying. They can fly the fuck away.
You fucked up, bruv.
I have a question for you guys.
Go for it.
If, did we talk about robbing a bank?
Wait, let's get some things happening in the news first before you ask me a real question that I
Okay,
got to think
cool.
about.
Robbing a bank.
Exactly. Let's move.
What?
Keep moving.
Have we talked about robbing a? All right. Anyways, shout out to Jay-Z's billionaire, safer
Jay-Z.
rap.
He's got $1 billion.
We've been calling him a billionaire for a while now.
That's
so,
what I thought.
mean, that's whatever.
But I guess he's the first rapper
And I
that's a
mean,
billionaire.
Dr. Dre did it too, but okay.
But Dr. Dre didn't do it off his music.
Not just off music.
Jay-Z didn't even do it off his music.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, what's his? So what's the? But whatever. Big up to Jay-Z as well.
Yeah. So another thing that happened today, coquitlam liquor delivery and tobacco services. So they put up a picture of a bunch of bottles. I think they're like clear bottles, and they
Beer
have
bottles and,
beer bottles that have like water cup dispensaries, like the cone, paper cone things that you get from a water dispenser.
Yeah.
So they have 3 of those tipped upside down on white bottles, and there's one brown bottle hanging from the neck on the sky.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm trying to say to you?
Yes, but
some KKK shit.
Yeah, okay. Where is this?
It was on, they posted it to their Facebook. I think they were trying to make some sort of like joke about Halloween or something. I don't know what the thing is, but outrage. Everybody was on fire today. Coquitlam delivery, liquor, and tobacco services is shut down on Facebook, shut down everywhere. So I found the picture. I was like, damn. And then some woman was on the page like, yo, go blast these people on Yelp. So I found the Yelp page, and I posted the picture to the Yelp page.
We're going to start calling you Karen, man.
You're
a white lady named, your new name is white lady named Karen for going on Yelp.
Wow.
On the break, I got an email from Yelp. saying,
please take this down.
Saying we had to remove this because this is more news related than it is business related. So anything that's taken up with those people, you should take it up with. I guess they've been dealing with this all day. Like there was some dirty pictures up there. Like real black people actually hanging. Like really dirty pictures people were posting. So Yelp shut me down. Thank you.
Yelp shut me down. Wow, look at this guy's belly.
Wow.
Okay, so are we go? Let's go with this. Are we? Oh shit, man's pregnant. Oh, my camera's dead.
Sometimes I be getting these crazy like thoughts of projects, not real life things. So don't get it twisted, y'all. If you were to rob a bank, like if we as characters, people right here, we're gonna rob a bank, what would be your role?
I'd be Basher. I'd be Don Cheadle's character off Ocean's 11. Done. I think about this every day.
So
that's one of my favorite movie series of all time. I love every kind of heist movie. Like I think about robbing shit every time.
So I don't know specific. Like what is that? Like,
he's like the brains, and he did like demolition. Wow. And like he would get the electrical and like all that kind of shit. He's a real problem solver, a real do it all kind of guy.
Okay.
Yes, that would be me.
And Dizzy, what about you? If you were to rob a bank, if we were to rob a bank, who would you be?
You just move that.
Who would I be?
Yeah. Who would you be? What mastermind of or part of the heist would you be?
Dizzy would be the front. Because in every you always have to have a front to like make sure, like to have a reason to be in the vicinity.
Yeah.
In it. You have to have some kind of front.
I think that would be
Dizzy
me
would
for
be
sure.
the front because he'd be talking to people, he's doing all kind of shit, and then
I'd be the distraction for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be like Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
Like
Bernie, the guy who walked in and tripped and spilt everything on the guard. And then the guard's all covered in coffee and shit.
Or he would be sitting there talking, be like, "Hey there, sir. Some.
You got me fucked up.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You got me fucked up.
What would you be?
What would you be?
I'm definitely like the loudmouth. So like the person who comes in. I need all y'all to get down.
You're the one. You're the Queen Latifah.
That's not how people rob banks anymore, yo.
Well, like that, or once you're
in
there, you know what I mean? Like you're just, or I'm the driver, or I'm the driver.
Oh my god! So you transporter now? They just call you Jason Statham? You be out here just whipping around?
Yeah, yo, whipping in these streets.
Fuck. Okay, I actually have a question because I've been waiting to ask you. Oh, you've been yes, you. And for like ladies in general, is it worse if you get like a present from your significant other? Is it worse if it's too small or too big, or does it matter? Because it's the thought that counts. Yo, what's really going on?
For me, I'm a thought that counts kind of girl.
So you're saying, like, if you got somebody a gift, doesn't matter if it's too big or too small?
There's been girls who have been like, what am I going to do with this? This is crazy. This is so small. Or like earrings, or when they wanted a purse. Like, I know some girls who act up, but if you were to ask me personally, like, my girlfriend, she calls me Ducky off of Land Before Time.
I had a friend. Yeah, I used to have good friends because her face looked like Ducky.
Mine is more so the personality. She talks.
Didn't your sister get you some pink thing and you was like vexed about getting that?
Yeah, I fucking hated it.
Okay, so you would be the type to be like, I want a nice gift.
No, I'm about the thought that counts. So like, if you go and get me say something like, I don't know, that's super huge. And okay, for an example, she got me Beyonce perfume. It's like, you could have got anything. You could have got me fucking anything else. But you got
hilarious.
me Beyonce. Like, that makes me feel like you don't even know your fucking sister.
Maybe she did it on purpose.
No, nigga. It was her literally just not putting any thought into it. So, like, that shit pisses me off. So, again, back to my main point. My girlfriend, she calls me Ducky. So, like, if she got me a fucking rubber ducky from the dollar store and was like, oh my God, I seen this rubber ducky and it made me think of you, I would be like, oh my, you know, because there's some kind of sentimental meaning behind it. So it doesn't matter how big nor small. It's about the thought that counts. For me.
Yeah, I'm the same way. If you're at least got a good thought in your mind, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That's subjective, but I like to know there's some people, because I was actually more saying about, like, if you got someone like clothes. Because I know one buddy of mine got his girlfriend this, like, shirt. And he purposely got, like, a bigger size because, like, he's like, she can go take it back. He wasn't thinking. And she's like, you think I'm this big?
Wow.
Oh, so she got.
But like, his mind was like take it back because
he's like, yo, just take it back, whatever. Like, he just picked one out. He's like, I know you'll like this, like, style, blah blah blah. I just grabbed the size. I know you're gonna go back and change it, blah blah blah.
So and but like, in that case, it's him not knowing his woman's size. Like, do they live together? Do your research, bro. Go to the house and check a shirt.
Yeah,
like,
see, now the answer changes. See, because that's what I was talking about.
But okay, again, for me, I like to dress bigger anyways. So, like, if someone were to give me something bigger, I would appreciate it because I can still rock it baggy, you know? But the way that went down, how he's explaining himself is, well, I got a bigger size because technically you don't really know what your real size is, and I know that you were gonna go back and exchange it anyway. So, like,
no, it wasn't even that. It literally was like, it was that careless, but it would have been either bigger or smaller. Like, he didn't like the size didn't actually matter.
It didn't matter. He didn't know.
No, but like either way,
knew.
It didn't matter. Like, it literally did. Like, I've done the same thing before. Like, I've seen something for my friends, and I'm like, oh, she'll like that. I grab it. I look. I'm like, I don't know if someone's like a small or a medium, but to be quite honest, y'all's, man, two fucking small shirts are like 5 different sizes. It's fucked up.
True.
That's
Depending on what store you go to,
so
you can get a small.
I'll just grab one that kind of eyeball it. It could be too small, it could be too big, but because it doesn't matter. I'm just getting this for you, so you can go back to the store and exchange it and get your actual one. Because I know y'all gotta like try it on, like, oh, this inch cut is too much, blah blah, all kind of shit. So.
True.
It's that way. I mean, I don't know.
I think you should just take them shopping.
I mean, that sells a lot.
This is X amount of money we're spending. Come on, baby, let's go.
All right, yeah, you could just send them. Right?
Just send them with the money.
But sometimes, again, it's all about
the thought that counts.
Like, people like receiving just the smallest acts of kindness and gestures go a long way, especially to females.
True.
Littlest things.
That's true. On the break, we were talking about what's the most fucked up thing that you've ever gotten yourself into that made you want to leave the home? Because there's a video going on out there of a little boy who I guess was shooting a BB gun in the house. Yeah. You seen this? And then he hit the patio door, the patio screen door, and that thing,
the glass shattered
everywhere. So it's his brother who's holding the camera like, just this nigga done fucked up. Oh, he's gonna die. Ooh. And so he's like, oh, he gonna snitch on himself. So he even captured it. Fucked up so bad you had to snitch on yourself. The little boy calls his mom, Mama, you know the door, the patio? So I was playing with the BB gun, and yeah, it's everywhere. Yeah, okay, but I didn't. Okay, so clearly he got bad trouble on the phone.
Of course.
So now he's outside trying to clean up the mess. And then the next scene is him packing up his bags. And then the next scene is him like down the street and he's gone. And the caption there was like, fucked up so bad you had to run from your own death.
And the whole time he's just like, I just can't do it. I can't handle it. I can't do it. I can't handle it.
Man, that's too much stress. No, I don't blame him at all. Like, fuck,
yeah, he's gonna get his ass beat.
I mean, like, wow.
So what's your
yours?
Story?
Go Dizzy first. So I can.
And I got so many different ones, but I don't want to.
Tell one.
Okay. So once upon a time, I don't know if I should say the story.
Oh, not the one that
I said outside.
Oh yeah.
You have so many stories. Just pick one.
Say one.
Okay, I'll tell mine first, and you think. Okay, so I can't remember exactly what I did precisely, but I'm pretty sure I called my mom a bitch for the very first and last time, okay? So I was running for my life.
Time out. Did we just... You said...
I think I called my mom a bitch.
You think you called your mom a bitch. Did she fuck you up?
Oh, my.
She didn't catch me.
Oh, my
So
God.
then you did call her a bitch.
I don't remember what I did, but it had to have been something that bad where, like, she was going to kill me. That's the only thing I can think of. I remember I called my mom a bitch one time, and it was the first and the last time, and I knew never to do it again, so I'm thinking it's this time.
You were haunted when you said that.
Anyways... So I was running for my life. I was literally running for my life because my mom was going to catch my ass and end it. Like,
as she should have.
As she should have.
And so I locked myself.
For real. There should be no Miss Holiday on this roster.
There should be a headstone somewhere.
Listen, you know what? For the first time ever, I'm going to blame it on my white side. Because I'm going to blame it on my white side. Because these white folks. I will. Because these white folks be telling their moms to shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, you bitch whore.
You see that video that's up? That boy cussing out his dad?
Like,
in the bathroom? Yo. So you haven't seen this?
No,
couldn't have been my
So it's just like this
it's probably
Caucasian male.
He's probably named Kyle.
Yeah, he's probably sitting inside 15, 16.
One too many Red Bulls.
And his dad's in the bathroom. I think his dad just wants to use the bathroom. Yeah, he was doing exactly that.
Like, yo, fuck you, man. Do something, man. Do something. And I'm just
I don't give a fuck. Do something. I was like, wow.
I'm like, someone give him a monster. He's losing his mind. Kyle, calm down.
Yo, it was the weirdest video I've ever
I
seen.
went to school with girls, like I'd be listening to them on the phone, and I'm like, I could never say that to my mom. Not even, just like,
you bitch whore.
You're fucking pissing me off. Can you get the fuck out of my realm?
Wow.
What?
Yeah, like I've had friends. Or
man, I couldn't even close my room door because I didn't pay bills. Like,
that's why my parents didn't want me going over to certain people's homes.
Exactly.
You know.
My mom told me, no, you're not allowed to sleep at no one's house. Don't overstay your stay, and yeah, don't eat from certain people.
I'm not saying all.
I'm not saying all. I'm not saying all white folk be doing that, but I mean,
a lot.
I've never seen a black person live past those words to their parents.
Usually, your parents
especially.
Beat that
have you seen your mom? I've seen your mom.
I come from my mom.
So that makes no sense how you could call her such words. That's what I'm saying.
Anyways,
crazy.
So as I was saying, back to my story,
continue.
I locked myself in the bathroom. My mom was in the hallway, okay? And she was trying to kick down the fucking door. Like, when you open the door afterwards, there's a big indent in the wall from her body, from her trying to kick it. So at the time in the bathroom, I'm literally trying to think of an escape, and it's on the second floor. I popped the screen window out. And my grandma, she used to hang her pantyhose over the
them big old drawers.
Not the drawers, the pantyhose. The
Why
stockings.
do old women do that, man? Like, just go in somebody's bathroom and then like, BOW! Grandma's fucking bedsheet drawers just hung up over the goddamn
drawers,
thing.
They're pantyhose.
I'm not saying yours specifically, but you know you go into some of your friends' houses and it's just like,
you know what
I gotta go take a pee, and you just happen to look at the tub, not thinking anything, and it's just like pantyhose, pillowcase drawers, everything, and it's just like, all right, this is what we're doing.
Because I think if it's a Jamaican, I know that they hand wash.
They hand wash all their things.
And then they hang it. So
that's what I'm talking about. And yes, it's very traumatizing the first couple times because you never notice it until it just sneaks up on you, and it's like, bah!
Or you're in the shower and they drop off, and you're like,
whoa.
That's never happened to you, where it's like you've hit it.
You hit it by accident, it falls off. You're like, I gotta touch these giant ass pillowcase drawers.
Yeah.
Did you get out the bathroom?
Well, see,
she didn't catch you.
No, because she got tired of I was in there. Literally, I tied it and threw it out the window and was contemplating just inching myself down. I'm like, yo, I gotta jump out this window because my mom is gonna catch me. She's gonna end my life.
You tried to hang it off the shower curtain thing?
The shower pole, yes.
That thing would have
you would have busted off, you know that,
but
right?
if you think about it, though.
If you think about it, it will bust off.
Yeah, it would have fallen off, but the window's only this big, so realistically, the weight
the hole would
have. This girl's out here planning geometry on some Captain Jack Sparrow shit, expecting this thing to hit that thing to flip you out this window. What the hell, man?
And I was young too.
Just take your ass whipping and live to fight another day. That's too much, man. That's definitely all your white side coming out The black side would have been like, all right, I fucked up. Let me just take this beating and go back to my Nintendo. Like, come on, man. Get it. Because you know the longer you prolong it and fight, then they're just beating you because you were running. Yeah. So just take it quick, get it over with, and you're
Not
good.
my mom. My mom would get tired and then send my sisters after me. So like, yeah.
Well, at least you can fight back then.
Sometimes I got tough enough. Eventually I got tough enough. But when the two of them would come at once, it's game over for me.
Oh, you gotta learn.
For me, I got suspended from school for like writing a bad note to somebody. I was like mad at someone. I wrote a really, really vulgar note, like fuck your mom, fuck your everything type. You're a piece, everything that I could think of
Tupac.
in a note. And as I was about to send it to somebody to send it to them, teacher found it.
Wow.
The teacher read it. She was like, do you want to read this in front of the classroom? I'm like no.
Yeah. Oh,
I said no.
You pussy.
She's like, go to the principal's office. I go to principal's office. They suspend me for 3 days. Now.
That's light.
But this is like my first suspension.
Ooh, that's scary.
And my parents are very Nigerian. So like, you get suspended? Are you serious?
Take me for fool?
Yo, and then it's quick boxes. So I know I'm dead. I know I'm not going to school after 3 days. I tried to not come back to the house. I went to my friend's house overnight. I didn't even make it overnight. I went to his place till dinner time.
They came for you.
And they came into the house.
Oh, damn.
I'm in the basement playing Nintendo.
Oh, wow. No. You ain't getting off that easy.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I got fucked. What about you?
Like I said to her, like, I was just weird. I'm like, yo, let me just get it over with. So I always just like went home and just like dealt with it, and then I'm like cool afterwards. Like I wanted to run, but I knew
there was never a moment that you were like, fuck this, I gotta go.
Yeah, but then I'm like, yeah, and what happens once they catch me?
When I get home, you're still gonna get beat.
I always thought like that one step after, like there was the initial like fight or flight. I'm like, you can't fight, so I'm about to fight, and then I'm like, wait. They gonna catch me. I ain't got no money. I can only run for so long.
Yeah.
And then once they catch me, well,
let
me just take it now, and then I can go out my regular day. Cause I never really got grounded. I just like took my licks and that was it.
Yeah.
So I was always like, all right, cool, let me go. I got some new scars to show the homies. Like, let's go. Let's just keep it moving.
Funny.
So I'm a
you got grounded.
Your
mama wouldn't ground you.
Not really. Like, she tried, but I was honestly, like...
The devil child?
Nah, like, I was just way too... Like, okay, Here, this will explain it. Instead of my mother keeping me in the kitchen and trying to show me how to cook...
Should've.
She said, please go outside and play.
Really?
Oh, wow, you're just annoying as
fuck,
My mom
let me just go outside. No, burn myself. Like, I'm just so klutzy. You know what I mean? Just, all too... Like, I swear, I probably had ADD or ADHD, and I'm just buzzing around, and she's like, you're too much, and fucking go. But, even... I was just thinking, like, when I got suspended the very first time, I didn't even get in trouble.
Really?
I didn't get in trouble.
You beat up someone, though.
Yeah.
And your mom gave you props.
The first time,
you told us that.
Yeah, same with me.
Yeah.
But the first time I got like suspended was for fighting because some kid was bullying me and I whooped his ass. But then like I got in trouble for like fighting, but then like I was smart enough to get them to start it, even if I wanted to start beef. So then I was never at fault, and I was always just protecting
This guy's
myself.
out here baiting people in.
Oh fuck!
junior.
I was baiting like a motherfucker, man. I was like Bass Pro Fishing, just baiting these hoes, man.
Yeah, you guys were making fun of me. You guys were saying I'm evil for doing pretend to.
We're not just saying. We've
already. You are.
Put it out. We know
it's
you
like
are.
the facts are in. All the votes are in.
Evil. I'm so sweet.
It's okay.
I'm so sweet, or else you guys wouldn't spend that much time with me.
We
right?
don't. We try to run away every time we see you. And we
tried to
only
run
hang
last
out with
week.
you when we're drunk, so we can handle you. That's like, you haven't noticed that? We don't hang out with you sober. We see you, have to get drunk or high immediately. Hey, as you know what it is. Rum and Coke Radio each and every Tuesday. Myself, the short one. We got Dizzy D.
This nigga's crazy.
We got Miss Holiday. You're... We're going back in the mix with DJ D-Roxy. Have a great week. Y'all talk to you next week. Rum and Coke.
Bye.
Rummy Coke Radio. Rummy coke.